enough, they'll fill it up before you go. But you can buy a boat today, do your paperwork, you could run tomorrow. And I'm sure there's boats available, just like all the others. There are boats out there. Like I say, I just heard of 2 vintage boats that come available. I know where there's an E350 that's available, needs a little bit of work and a motor, but it's not far. Somebody had the boat this time of year, they'd be ready to go in the spring without any trouble. And somebody that had a motor already and a few things could actually make it for Manson the end of next month. So there's stuff out there. There are other boats available as well. Same with the outboards.
So again, we have the 697. I've got him as Gerald. Does he go by Jerry?
Jerry, Gerald, either way. But that's Uncle.
Okay, so Benedict. Then we've got the 447, which is Wes Friedel.
Friedel, yep.
We've got the 560, which is Will Huff. We've got the 991, which is Kayla Huff, which is Will's daughter. We've got 845, which is Mark Mead.
That's Dad.
And we've got 999, which is Joe Morrison, which is Kayla's husband.
Yep. And unfortunately,
we're on the white flag. About 30 seconds to the start.
Well, we got 5 out there. That's a good start. Maybe we can get the other one out for the next heat. Would be great. Love to see what Kelly thinks of that. Kelly, an outboarder, and she's also driven inboard now and vintage as well. Looks like Wes Friedel leading the way.
4, 3, 2, 1, mark. Green flag.
All right, Wes Friedel, Kayla Huff, Will Huff.
Looks like a good start. Just heard from the tower, we do have a legal start. Looks like Will just took second place.
That is probably the best battle in this event with the Sport Seas, Kayla and Will. I was fortunate enough to be at the event where Kayla got her first win.
Here's Dad chasing daughter. It's Kayla coming across first with Will coming in second. Closing in that gap on her as they come around turn 1.
It's funny because Will's always so positive about Kayla, but he wants to do everything in his power to be in front. Here he comes again.
Well, family on the beach, competitors on the water.
You got it. And he's right there. He's going to have about 2 or 3 miles an hour on her to get by. And the neat thing about these are 2 Hatsu engines. They're 40 horse, and they are totally and completely stock. The only thing that they've done on the engine, they jack it way up because the propeller can't be buried in the water or they won't run. And they put a racing propeller on the boat. Other than that, the engine is bone stock. Has power trim. That's why you see it running so nose high. You got to trim them way up because there is no power to drive it down the course. Not like a Formula 1 boat or the Formula 150s. These are 40 horse. There's just not much there. You can see on the 545 just how far it was trimmed out. And Will's running the 560 real high right now. So is Kayla. She's running into that breeze coming down the river. And to turn 2 they go. Kayla Huff still in the lead. White flag is out. They will start their final lap.
Will went out a bit wide on that turn.
Oh yeah, he's trying to keep some speed up. The thing people have to remember about these boats are not designed to run on this kind of course. Tunnel boats, if you're a race fan, you've ever seen Seafair in the past, because they don't do it today. They ran Formula One there, West Coast Formula One.
Green flags are still up, guys. Don't go to the light without the lightsaber. Green flags are still up. Green flags, guys. Come on. Green flags.
We have a little discrepancy in flags right now. But they run so well on a one pin turn. Oh, they're right side by side in turn 2 up there. We'll see who can get off the turn first and make it to the finish line. Kayla taking the shorter route.
It's still green. We're still green. Now we go white.
White flag on the inside, checkered on the outside boat. Both have flags up.
That was a bit confusing as far as our flags this time.
All right.
So that was our final, with Caleb taking first place,
Yep.
Will taking second.
These boats are true. That's why with the Unlimiteds, they run 3-point hydros and not tunnel boats. They've tried them with automotive. They've tried them with outboard power. Actually had a tunnel boat that Chuck Hickling built that had rolls in it. The problem with the boat, the problem with Chuck's boat, is it didn't have the trim that it needed to make it work. And with the other boats, they just didn't have enough low-end torque to run with the reciprocating aircraft engines. Just how it was. These are designed to turn on a one-pin turn. And if you're running like our Canadian brethren run, and I understand they're going back east to run versus being here they're going back next week. But they run best on a one-pin turn. You go to the turn, you bump the power trim down once, maybe twice. The boat settles. As soon as the boat starts to slow minusculely, you hit the trim and go up a couple, maybe 3. And as soon as you do that, the boat is back up to speed, and it's like a rocket ship coming off the corner. As soon as it comes back up, then you got to trim it back down a little bit. But that's how they run. They don't work on a big turn like what we've got here. It's unfortunate, but that is the nature of the hull. And yes. All right, both Sport C inspectors to the tower. No, you're not in trouble, Brian. You didn't do it.
Okay, beach pits. Can we go to a start, or are those sport C's in the way? No, hold on. Oh, we're good. We can take off.
Do we have a third JR class?
Dan, I'm sorry.
It's a go, no go. Stand by. I got a boat crossing, and then we'll.
Russell Mead to the tower, please. Russell Mead to the tower.
3-minute gun, 3 laps.
I'll do that again here in a minute because I don't know if he can hear me or not.
Go home.
And if you're down in the ramp pits, please make sure Russell knows we need to see him at the tower.